students, Miss Gott's here. First of all, I want to say that I am so excited that we will be transitioning to 4 days a week for in-person learning. Some of you may be coming back into the building, and I bet that you are so excited, just like I am. And if you are still remaining remote, you can still access these recorded lessons through Seesaw. So if I happen to see you in the building, or if you're accessing these lessons on your own, what we call asynchronously, either on Wednesdays or during your free time, during the school week, or even on the weekend, that is wonderful. If you see something that interests you and you give it a try, I would love to be able to give you credit for participating in your creative movement class and continuing to learn something new and have fun and do a little dancing with me. So that's exactly what we're going to do this week. I'm going to teach you the first 2 8 counts to a dance sequence. Do you want to learn a new dance? Let's get started. We are going to get started in what we call parallel, because look at your feet. You're making 2 parallel lines, okay? And we're going to do kind of like a whoop, up and over, whoop, up and over. Can you try just doing that with your arms? Side to side. Good. Let one go first and the other one follow behind. And back. Like you're drawing a big rainbow with your hands over your head. Good. Now, you can think about how you can use your hands. You can make big jazz hands, or you could do like a closed fist, if you have that preference, because really you can make these dances your own. And I love to see it when you put your own spin and your own personality, your own unique creativity into these dances that we learn. So the first movement from feet in parallel, facing forward, notice there's a little bit of a gap, is going to be one arm up and over while the other follows, and then back the other way, up and over while the other follows. Good. So it's do, 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 do. Nice. At the same time that we're doing that with our arms, we're going to incorporate our feet. So as we step over, we're going to do a step behind with the other foot. So can you try that just from parallel? We're going to take one foot and kind of step right behind, rock back onto that foot, and then forward and parallel again. So step behind, rock back so that your front foot actually comes up, and then back down, back to parallel. So the motion is hands up and over as the foot steps behind, then back. And as you come back, up and over as the foot steps behind and back, so that it ends up looking like this. Go ahead and try this. Ready? Up, over, back step, up, over, back step, down. Up, over, back step, up, over, back step, down. Good. And that's actually 1 8 count right there. So let's count it out. Ready? 5, 6, 7, 8, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Awesome. Good job. We have the first 8 count down. Now remember, I was using my jazz hands, but I can also use fists. Notice that my head is moving one direction or the other. When we use our eyes to change where we're looking, that is called spotting in dance. So like when you're doing spins, you can focus every time you turn onto one thing that you're looking at on the wall maybe, and that'll really help you from getting dizzy. That's how people, when they do pirouettes, will spot and then keep turning over and over and over and over again. Okay, The next part we're going to do when we bring our feet back into parallel is to take our arms and point them forward. I am using both of my index fingers to point forward. Okay? So it's up, over, back, step, up, over, back, step, down, point forward. Good. And then we hold that for 3 counts. So this point is on 1, then we hold for 2, 3, 4. Awesome. So now we have our first 8 count. And 1, 2, 3, 4. Now we're going to march in place. Can you try just with the feet? Marching in place, high knees in place. Marching in place, high knees. Good. And at the same time that we're marching, we're going to take our hands and go up, 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 up. Good. From the beginning, let's count it out. Feet back open in parallel, ready to go. 5, 6, 7, 8, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Good, and that's our 2 8 counts that we're learning this week. Next week, we're going to learn 2 more 8 counts. So what's 8 plus 8? That's how many counts of dance we learned this week. 8 plus 8. 8 plus 8. 8 plus 8 is 16. Is that what you were thinking too? And next week, we're going to learn 2 more 8 counts.
Let's go ahead and try this dance sequence again.
From the top, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Awesome. Notice that I'm making a nice straight shape with my arms up straight. Good. And when you do the point, your arms are as straight as they can be, pointing forward. Pointing forward, but at what? What are we pointing? What sort of energy does this dance have? So far, think about the different kinds of energy that we've learned. We've learned about smooth energy. We've learned about sharp energy. We've learned about heavy and light. We've learned about tight and loose. Think about what kind of energy you're noticing in this dance. And also the speed or the tempo that you want to dance this one to. Speed is a tool for creativity in your dance expression. You can intentionally slow something down for it to be extra dramatic. Or you can fasten or quicken things up as you wish. And that's kind of fun to play with those tools that you have. Remember, we're building that toolbox up, and woo, the skills that you all have, I think you have so many tools to choose from to express yourself through creative movement, and that makes my heart happy. I can't wait to continue these lessons with you, and I can't wait to share with you where we're going with this dance project. So imagine as you're doing this, what kind of story are you telling? What kind of story are you telling with your movement? What do you think is happening in this tale? When you write a story in class, or when you tell a story to your friends, think about all those tools that you use, the characters, the setting. What is happening here with this movement? When you're pointing forward so sharply, what are you pointing at? When you go like this, what does that movement mean? So think about the kind of story that you can create, that you can narrate through your movement in this dance. And that's a little sneak peek of where we're headed with this dance. I hope you have fun. I cannot wait to see you around the building, and I hope that I get to see you very soon. Take care. Share your thoughts in groovy dance moves on Seesaw.